This is Dr. Evan Osar with Integrative Movement Insider. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great first week of the year. One of the things that you will see a lot of posts about, I've been guilty of it, I'm probably a little guilty right now as I share this with you, is you see a lot of posts about here's what to do in 2022. Do this, don't do that, be this, don't be this, just be who you are. And I was going to share like, oh, this is what you should do as well. But then I'm like, that doesn't really serve you very well. And who am I to tell you what to do to be successful? So I'm going to share with you one of the things that we've used very successfully over the last couple of years and sort of give you a lesson of the things that I'm working on. If it helps you, great. If it doesn't, no worries. Just disregard it. One of the things that we pride ourselves on doing is delivering high quality education, regardless of what level someone comes into our system at. So, for example, we have 3 different levels of programs, for example, that we offer to our community. We're education providers, and we ultimately, everything we do, everything we teach is based around our system, the Integrative Movement System, because it's a system based upon 3 concepts. We want to make sure that we are principle-based. And it's very similar to like raising a child or, reading the Bible. It's very principle-based concepts. Because if you don't have principles, then you're just sort of willy-nilly. So we want to make sure all our education, regardless of the level somebody comes into us with, is principle-based. It's also best practices. So that way we're taking the best information from all areas of our industries. So that means as a manual therapist, I'm looking at the manual therapists. I'm looking at other chiropractors, other physical therapists. From therapeutic exercise, I'm looking at those experts as well. I'm looking also at the experts in the strength and conditioning industry to see what they're doing, and then teasing out the best information and applying that along with the best clinical evidence, the research, as well as what we find clinically works. We find that works with our real world clients, the everyday client in our office, especially older adults and people that are coming out of rehab and or dealing with osteoarthritis and osteopenia and those medical type of conditions. So that's what creates best practices and best evidence as well. Finally, we focus on our process. The process of how we intake our clients, the process of how we work our clients through, the process of how we help our clients ultimately get to accomplishing their goals. So we focus more on our process, less on the outcomes. The outcomes are important, of course. We want to show efficacy in our approach. We want to help people achieve their health and fitness goals. The process is much more important than the outcome. The outcome is just that final thing, like, hey, I was able to do this, awesome. However, I want to celebrate in what we work on with our clients, with our community, our health and fitness professionals that we coach, is focus on the process, not the outcome of your processes. Hope that makes sense. Now, how do we structure our education? Well, we have 3 certain levels. Something that's a low-level entry, obviously we have our free, let me back up just a little bit. We actually have a free newsletter, or the Facebook Lives, our Instagram posts. Our Instagram feed is @IIHFE. That will probably change this year as we rebrand a little bit, but currently we are posting there on Instagram. Join there, love to see you there, post all the time there, and I'm on here most frequently of all our social media. Now, we have our free things that we share, videos, information, education, motivational, inspirational type quotes that we feel are important to us. And then we have our paid sort of education, okay? At the lowest level, we have our 2 Anatomy Geeks, which are starting a brand new course, Spinal Anatomy. Check out the post on Instagram I just did to give you a sample of the information we share. Jill and I have created this 2 Anatomy Geeks. We're going on to our 2nd year because we started it right when COVID started in 2020, so it's crazy to think here we are almost 2 years into it. We started 2 Anatomy Geeks as a way to bring anatomy knowledge and, more importantly, application. So that's our lowest level program, $69. Love to see you there. We start next Saturday with a brand new 3-part series on spinal anatomy. The link is in this feed as well. Now, at the next level, a couple $100 level, so it could be anywhere from $100 to several $100s, we have a program like Arthritis Training Solution. Now, this is not our signature sort of program. This is a program I do with my great friend and colleague, Robert Linkle of Training the Older Adult. This is a program he and I started a couple of years ago, also during COVID, ironically, but it was very popular because it was a way for us to get our information out and collaborate together to bring a look at training older adults that focus on posture and movement quality, the efficiency of movement and the importance of posture and some of these principles of assessment and corrective exercise, and blend it with Robert's approach to developing power and strength and resistance training, which is our older clients need for decreasing their likelihood of falling, for increasing bone density, for increasing muscle mass, and all those metabolic conditions that will increase the quality of life. So again, something around $209 level or a couple $100 level. And again, we're starting this program, I should say we're running this program, starting next weekend. You can still get it for $209 before it goes up. We have CCs for that event as well. Now, if we take a jump, the next level program, very expensive program, is several $1,000s, is the IMS certification program. So this is a very high level, high end, where individuals enroll into our program, into this IMS community, and we mentor them for an entire year. We have bi-weekly calls with them or video conferences with them. We give them the education, so each month they're working through a different module of information. I mean, it's our best information, it's our most complete information. They have greater access to us. So people have access to us here and here. However, you have to get through more layers, and we obviously, for the investment and the enrollment in this program, they have a lot more access to us, which again, that makes sense, right? If you go to a coaching program where you're only paying, $69, there's a limited amount of time and ability or availability you have to work with that coach. If you're investing several $1,000s, well, you're gonna have much more availability to that coach, and it's gonna be a much more intimate experience. Now you're like, well, this client will never jump down here. And I'll say that is 100% incorrect. In fact, we're starting a brand new course of Integrative Movement System Certification Program. We're actually finishing up a course this weekend here, or I should say not here, but in Chicago, and we're starting a brand new program at the end of the month. Several of those individuals that are in this program started right here. They actually started on our newsletter list, and then they enrolled here, and then they enrolled in the IMS certification program. Because here's why this level, introductory level, is so important. Because these individuals, the couple individuals, Chris, for example, he came in at this level, and one of the things he noticed after being in the program for a year is like, wow, you and Jill deliver so much quality information in the $69 program. At the time, it wasn't even $69. I think we were offering it for like $17. So we actually made the leap from $17 for the program to a couple thousand, several $1,000 program. So that's the importance of continuing to deliver high quality information and give of yourself even at these low levels, so the $17 level, because you never know when people are ready or going to make that leap into your best coaching program. So I hope that made sense, and I hope it gave you some ideas of things you can do in your own business. Have something to invite people to. Something that's no cost at all, where you just give some people some information. A newsletter, a recipe, a motivational quote, something that keeps you in constant communication with your community. Then have something low level that you can introduce them to. So maybe it's a already done for you workout of the week or the workout of the month, whatever it may be, to get people interested, a low level. Could be $7, could be $17, could be $97, depending on your community. Then have something at the next level, $100 to several $100s, and then have something that like they get the best of you. They get you talking about nutrition, sharing recipes, coaching calls. Maybe they have your cell phone. I don't recommend that. Don't give out your cell phone number, because yeah, you're gonna have amazing people, but you don't want people calling you, texting you all day long, every single day, because again, they need to pay you like way more money than several $1,000s. They need to pay you like $100,000 to have access to your cell phone. However, you get the point. The more the individuals move down your system or into your system, the deeper they go into your system, the more access they have to you, the more you're able to deliver them results. And think about this. Who gets the best results with their clients? Obviously, I should say not obviously. these clients, or this community, they email us all the time. Hey, I use that tip that you and Jill shared with us, that assessment and that corrective exercise. My client says the wrist already feels better when we're recovering a wrist, for example. So yeah, this works. However, these individuals, they're changing the world. They're getting clients that even physical therapists and chiropractors and medical doctors actually don't help. That because they have such a high level of training. I'm not saying that they are discouraging people from going to those individuals. I'm just saying that's the level of expertise these individuals have. So again, think about that as you work your clients through your system. That way you can make this year, even despite all that's going on, your best year ever. And the last thing I'm going to leave you with, again, just on a more personal note, this is what I'm doing this year. Again, I don't know what's going to work for you or what works for you. Number one, I'm going to live. I'm going to live to the best quality of life. Yeah, I'm going to distract myself from the noise and all that nonsense that's going out in the world and just live how I need to live in alignment with God. That's how the principles I abide by. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn from what has worked, what doesn't work. I'm going to learn to listen to my wife a little bit more this year as well. She was just in here right before I came on live, and that's a good life lesson for me this year, is to learn to listen to my wife a little bit more, but also learn to listen to the Bible more, learn to listen to God more, learn to listen to my colleagues more that have good information as well. And then finally, lead. I want to lead by example. I want people to not preach, like, go do this, or you don't need to go do this, or go act this way, or stop being this or that. No, I'm going to lead and lead by my example, just like the great leaders did and have done and continue to do. So, hope that makes sense. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hope it got you thinking about your own business, your own life, the things that you're doing in your life. And if there's anything we can do, we'd love to see you in any one of these programs. To Anatomy Geeks, which starts next Saturday. Arthritis Training Solution also starts next Saturday, so I've got a double session next Saturday, and then the brand new IMS certification program does start in January. The links to reach out for those programs are in this video or wherever you're watching it. Look forward to seeing you. Look forward to helping you make this your best year and take control of the things that you can control. Your mindset, the thoughts you pay attention to and focus on, and how you show up in the world and lead. Thanks for all you do. Make it a great day, and we look forward to seeing you in the near future. Take care.